could end up over on Dunk Circle, or I'm sorry, Dune Circle. I'm not sure where that is, but either Dune Circle or Breaker Circle, around that area.
Car fully, we're on the walking trail now.
Yeah, go. I see where you're talking about, Taylor, and I think they're going to have to pass like 5 patrol cars to get there, and it says from my location, that's almost 2 miles away.
Step 3 with priority. Maybe the Hayward search team, you're coming up to them closely, probably about 75 yards high.
Hayward search team, 75 yards from the subject.
And step 4, confirm ACSO is not on the trail with us. Crossfire. Chloe, confirm your team is not out there yet.
I'm at the command post. I'm waiting for them to answer up. Burrell, YB, confirm you are not on the trail right now. There's no crossfire issues.
We just made it through the fence and onto the trail. We're directly in front of where we parked. Okay, so you guys are clear. It's going to be just about another 50 yards on your right-hand side. I copy, we're clear another 50 yards. Floors across, but do you guys want the UAV to light them up? How far out are we from him? You're 50 yards from him. Copy. You're going to have a semi-truck on the left-hand side of him, as he's going to be right at the back of that. Okay, I need CHP off the trail with this. And set 3, just confirm there is no CHP and there's no ACSO on the track right now.
Any unit on the...
No. I just figured out where you are. Step 3 to YP, you guys are holding at your position, correct? Okay. Hey, Rick, we see the semi. Go ahead and light them up. The UAV's going to light them up. Directly like that is where he's at when he's starting to crawl.
Subject starting to crawl.
We have eyes on the subject and giving commands now. Subject has his hands up. He's being compliant.
Case anyone. Hayward unit status.
I'm giving commands to the one walking in back now.
Walking him back now.
10-4, we're giving commands. He's compliant. He's walking back to us. Stand by.
Subject compliant.
Step forward, retain one.
Detaining one.
He's in custody.
And floors of Carrasco. Where he was laying at, there's still a heat signature there if you guys want to hand check that.
Copy. Hey, we're going to pass him off to ACSL.
Radio copies. They're detained. Stay from the ones on the trail.
Copy. All right, we'll have the ACSO canine in that search team, then take these last two.
Hayward's making more commands.
Cross goes to Flores. Hey, we're giving more announcements. Any movement with the signature?
No movement. So it's either a jacket or it was just his body heat that's left there.
That one, do you have medical staged anyway?
We didn't ask for it. I don't know if Hayward did, but if not, we'll let you do it.
Cover.
And now, because once you have that all contained over there, I can give you an update on these two.
Floors of Carrasco, you're right over the heat signature.
It just looks like where he was laying at. We're good here. Our ACSO wants to take over.
Floors of Carrasco, no other heat signatures. You guys are good.
Yeah, there's a jacket here.
Copy that. Good job. Webby and Burrow, you're up. Taylor, can you walk the canine unit in?
Yeah, so these guys are still working towards the Bay Trail. If they make it to this trail, I'm thinking they may go left. If they do, the closest address that they're going to reach is going to be 2826 Breaker Circle. I'm not sure how you guys will be able to access the trail closer to there, but that's kind of where they're headed.
Hayward just said there's a pen gate over by Breaker Circle.
Just so I'm on the same page. So it looks like right where all the semi-trucks are parked, there's like a ped path that goes out into the marsh. Is that what you're talking about? They're on right now?
Yeah, they've been on that thing for a while. They were on that. They got on the Bay Trail for like a second, got on another ped path, and they just keep going out towards the water.
Yeah, Sarge, if I'm looking at the map right, this trail lines up to Like the end of breaker circle.
Alright, Alco 2 using our best bet is to send a canine unit over to breaker circle and just wait for him to show up there. Alright, Alco 2 using our best bet is to send a canine unit over to breaker circle and just wait for him to show up there.
Yeah, I would say let's let them get back onto Bay Trail and see which direction they go and try to address it with a canine.
Alright, we'll just hold until you give us more direction here.
I copy. There's still a ways away from the base. Actually, they're not too far. But in the meantime, yeah, if we could get someone to breaker, that's a good guess.
So we're going to get 2 units to answer up to go over to breaker.
Two ACSO units to breaker.
Can head that way.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be so just any reset units.
Yeah, okay. There's set 34, need one more.
Hey, come heading that way.
Okay. Which unit is with the charger in the city?
Same time.
T21 radio?
And Alco 2, they're maybe 10 feet from Bay Trail, so we'll see what they do.
Sam 40 CHP pursuit. The vehicle exited Redwood with northbound for westbound 580 and CHP 1022. They lost visual. And above 802.
So 1024 traffic stop.
1024, go ahead.
And Alco 2, they crossed over the Bay Trail. They're back on that little wood path, and they're continuing towards the water.
So if I'm looking at this, we on the south side, the Bay Trail meets up with that footbridge again.
From the initial point, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, if they're working their way south on that footbridge, confirm that'll run back into the Bay Trail.
Yeah, let me double check them. I do believe that it runs back into it. So, it's going to be tough to explain. They're still working south on this footbridge. Let me see if I can try to push out a location to you, that way that you know what I'm talking about.
I mean, this access gate that we're unable to get through, if we can breach this, I think we can have units drive and head them off. I just sent you a photo.
You were in relocate to breaker circle.
Perfect.
3-4 and a 6 around breaker circle at the dead end.
That 121 radio Q10.
Okay.
Hey, Rick, are you over by the Corvette?
We'll take cover right now.
Is there an access point to get vehicles on that Bay Trail if you cut the chains to one of those metal posts?
We're going to take a look at it right now.
Copy. I think that might be the best way to do this. Is if we can cut that, then we'll send a complement of vehicles down the Bay Trail, and we'll just contact them.
Floors are cool, yeah, copy.
All right, copy. I'm going to send this ACSO K9 search team to you. So all ACSO K9 search team, head over to the north side where the Corvette. We're going to make access on the Bay Trail and send some cars down there. I believe this footbridge that they're on, it's going to pop back out on the Bay Trail. They're pretty much pinned in between.
15-4, copy that.
Okay, so I just pushed something else that'll kind of clarify things, I think.
Perfect. Yes. We're talking about the same thing, I believe, here. So Taylor, if you keep pushing north on that photo you sent me, it runs into the Bay Trail again. I don't know if you got the photo I sent.
Yeah, on either end of that, yeah, it does. It collides with the Bay Trail.
So have they reached that yet? Are they already south of that?
Yeah, they are south of the Bay Trail that's closest to Breaker Circle.
I copy. So other than this ACSO search team, anybody who's available on this perimeter, I need you to break, and we're going to go over to Breaker Circle. I need a unit there. I need a unit at Sea Haven Court at the dead end. And then Dune Circle. Those are the three streets that back up to the Bay Trail. And then we'll have the ACSO search team pushing from north to south, and we should have them contained.
Well, now they're hunkered down. They're underneath this little walk path that they're on like a piece of dry land, and they're hiding underneath it.
Okay, we're going to see what it's planned for right now. Taylor, as you start seeing the units moving down the Bay Trail, maybe we'll get a better idea of exactly where they're at.
I got you.
So when we can make access from the trail,
Flores and Cully, if you could forward me that photo as well, please.
Hey, from Conacher. Putting on the search on thread. Yeah, I got it. Whoever can bridge that.
Now, Flores and Cully, that Corvette is going to be 1051 at NSF.
perfect. Thank you.
That info in the detail as well.
All right, we got car access to the trail. We're going to be driving down now.
Okay. They got up. They're back on the walk path, and they're actually walking, further south now.
And for those cars that are going down the trail, just be careful. Sometimes that road sinks a little bit.
Did you move up your left?
And Brandon, just use caution. There's those high tension power lines over there.
Copy.
Copy. They got 2 more CHP cars heading over to Breakwater.
And UAV we got.
Hey, Brandon, that one doesn't have a PA, does it?
Yeah, we can get a PA on there. We have lights right now.
Alright. I don't know if, Sergeant Cully wants to, but maybe making an announcement telling these guys to just walk towards the Bay Trail might help. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that. I'm pretty sure they know we're here, and there's really nowhere to go. So let's get in some direction and see if we can get compliance.
Dakota's coming back to get a speaker now, and then we'll light them up and try to get it.
So YB, you guys are going to keep going, keep following that thing. It's going to guide left. You're going to keep going. And I'll tell you kind of where to turn right. There's going to be a fork, and you're going to have to turn right. So the next fork in the road, turn right, and then follow that.
Yeah, they're running down the trail where the walkway.
This right fork is gated off.
1024 is expired.
Ron, you have those bolt cutters?
Per CHP, the broadcast for the Dodge Challenger, it ran into a patrol car, and the vehicle was last seen 7 Hills on Redwood at 0250 hours, and they're requesting to check LPR hits for AC zone jurisdiction.
They quit running, but they're walking pretty fast down that walkway, continuing westbound. Looks like it ends into either a neighborhood or maybe another industrial complex.
We're reaching the locks right now.
Alright, we got the gate open.
Alright, cool. You're gonna go through there, follow that all the way, and you're gonna hit you're gonna take the first left that you can, and follow that, and I'll get you there. We'll go from there. Yeah, so you're gonna take that left.
I'm gonna put my drone right over them. Let me know when you guys are close, and I'll flash or I'll light them up.
They still got a little ways to go. So keep going straight, and you're gonna go for a while, and you're gonna end up making a right-hand turn.
Hey, for you, double check that. I don't know if those guys can get there from here or where they're at.
I kind of ran the trail. I think they can. So why do you go right? I kind of ran the trail. I think they can. So why do you go right? You're just going to keep following that, and it's going to kind of wrap around.
For you, still have eyes on them. I'm getting a lot of interference here.
No. Are they in the marsh?
Yeah, you're moving, looks like northwest. Along that large body of water. Coming up to the trail, that large trail.
Okay. AYD, you guys are coming up to like a power tower. Just stop near there. That's where that little wood footpath is that they've been kind of walking on.
Well, they're gonna be to my right or my left.
To your right. And Brandon, I'm trying to pick them up. How far off were they from the little footpath?
They're running at pretty good speed, so they're probably 300 yards by now.
Were they still on the wooden path though?
Negative. They jumped off the wooden path, going across the marsh, along that large body of water that was just west of that wooden path. And my drone is acting Hayward, so I got no visual.
Okay, I copy. I'm trying to confirm, but they might be in the water, working their way through here. Were they in the water, Brandon?
They're next to it when my drone went dark.
Hey, if they went off this wooden path, there's nothing but water. So, Brandon, you said they were west from the wooden path?
Probably northwest, yeah. Along that large body of water.
Talker 2, is that marshland or is it actually the water? I'm ascertaining, should we notify the Coast Guard?
I can't tell. I'm working on infrared, so it's really hard to tell what's water and what's land.
Copy. Why do you hear anybody on the ground? Can you tell?
Yeah, look at this wooden footpath. Anything off of it is either marsh or water. Back further north, I guess, towards the middle of this footpath, it's a lot deeper water, but most of it's marsh where they could probably wade through it.
There you go. So let's notify Coast Guard, to see if maybe they can at least come as close as they can in the event these guys decide to try to swim into the bay.
Okay.
It does look like there's another wooden path that goes west from the one they were walking on. So they might be like kind of crawling underneath there somewhere.
And I'll go see. We're still searching, trying to pick up a heat signature.
Hey, Brendan, from where the last place you saw them was, is it possible that they could be hiding underneath the bridge, the footpath?
I just did battery swap and headed back out there and I'll let you know.
And I'll go to just for info, we've probably got 15 minutes or so on station where we're going to have to take off.
Korea, directly under my drone, if you can see me, going towards a dead end into water. Can you see my light?
No. I'm going to try to pick you up on IR. Are you like directly over above that path?
You're going in the water right now. They're on the peninsula, just southwest of where they were. It breaks for the water, and then there's a long strip just beneath that. They're headed for the long strip.
So is that long strip away from where we are on the trail?
Okay, so they're leaving a trail in the water, right? Am I tracking the right thing? I think I have them, but it's hard to tell.
I just pushed out the location to the ACSO threat.
And are they swimming or walking or wading?
So if you look at the pin drop that I just did, getting to the end of that small little land, strip of land that's in the middle of the water, and now they're wading in the water to get to that larger area. Again, I have my lights on my drone right at them, and now they're coming back. It looks Coda's trying to get in direction now.
Hey, Ross, hold up.
So I want to have a latitude and longitude for Coast Guard when you're ready.
Go ahead.
Uh, 37.600217 at minus 122.102649.
They just jumped that little body of water, and now they are on the main trail running.
Radio copies on the main trail running. Which direction?
They're heading westbound. They just jumped that little body of water, and now they are on the main, and we're getting it to the end of our point where we can take our UAVs, so we got to get there.
Radio copies westbound across from the trail into the marsh area. At 1, we've advised the Coast Guard they're not coming. They said the water's too shallow.
Fine, Copy, thank you.
Okay. Alpha 2, we finally reacquired them.
Go ahead.
Oh, just where UAV said it, but they can do a battery swap real quick if they're able to.
It's not the battery, it's the, we're too far out. We're losing connection. So you got to keep with them.
I copy. Are you able to reposition over to where YB and those guys are? That might be a little bit closer. And also, too, one other thing before we leave that we want to address is the heat sources that were falling when these subjects put built in the car. So I'd like to address those before we have to leave.
Yeah, Brandon, are you able to relocate over and then catch up to YP before the plane leaves? UAV, you copy?
Yeah, we copy.
Alright, Alpha 2-1, they relocate and they reacquire the subjects. And you can hand off and we'll have some units doing hand search in those areas if they're clear.
I copy that. I see there's some cars that are kind of at a fork in the road and they're waiting to go. Looks like 2 Chargers and an SUV. So directly down that path, all the way to where it turns, that's going to be kind of closest to where these guys are working. Okay. There is going to be a body of water in between, well, it looks like a body of water in between you guys and where they're at, but we'll see what they do.
YV words for, what's your 1020? We just kept going down the trail, following it down kind of to our right until we got down. Let me figure out how to explain it here.
And I'll go to, if Coast Guard's not coming out, is CHP's helicopter available? Maybe they can light them up and give them some direction.
If I will call the hangar and see.
Okay.
Yeah, so if no response from CHP, then maybe can you call the Coast Guard back and see if maybe they'll launch the Velo and at least help us out from there?
Hey, sir.
We're starting our journey on foot here. We sent a screenshot of our location where we parked.
That's fine.
Okay.
No ceasefire is 10-8. I'm going to have my dispatch call Eastside Regional and see if they're available.
I do think San Jose should be on.
Okay.
We're coming up on them. They're going to be across the body of water from us. We're about 200 yards away, maybe. They're walking westbound.
And just confirm you guys have visual.
They're two very small dark objects, but they're walking away from us.
Okay, we're running out of time here, so I'm going to go back and review my footage, try to identify where these possible guns are ditched.
No, but Bigley's over by the Corvette, so if you identify those areas, she's going to see if it's something that we can access.
Hey, they're running now westbound. Where does this trail end that they're on, Taylor?
Give me a sec.
Are the two subjects running towards Speaker or Dune Circle?
Negative. Opposite direction.
10-4.
So I don't know that ends up anywhere that they can go. It looks like just marsh all out there, so I don't know how far they're going to get.
All those units on Dune and Breakwater, just hold your position for now.
They're going very small, little going westbound still.
Okay. So where would be an access point that they're going to pop out at, do you think?
That's what I was asking Taylor. I think it just dead ends down there. Looks like they're walking back to the trail. They changed their minds.
Yeah, it does. It looks like they're walking back towards you guys.
Yeah, once they get close enough, we'll give them some commands and see if they'll come to us.
Okay. Bigley, I'm going to have a spot for you to identify here in a second. Deputy Bigley, you there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so closer to the water from where the car is, there's like a sign, a rectangular sign. Do you see that?
You gotta give me 2 minutes. I'm still on my way back. I went into that little neighborhood after the Corvette was on the house.
Is anybody near the Corvette?
I'll go see. You have a bunch of units over here looking. Go ahead.
Okay, I see you guys walking. Go left. There's like a rectangular sign you should see, or something rectangular. Yeah, right there in front of you. If you keep moving past that, maybe like, I don't know, 15, 20 feet, these guys threw 2 items, maybe 10 feet into the water or brush or whatever's over there. The items themselves are kind of spaced out, so you're going to have to look a little bit. Yeah, you're in the right area for the first one, and then to your left, somewhere along that area, they threw 2 items. Okay, now continue. You guys have communication with these two? With the dog?
Walk straight towards us. That's holding command. Walk straight towards us.
Giving command.
Straight towards us. And so far they're walking towards us.
So just walking towards you.
Now continue. We got it clear. We're heading back to Livermore.
Thank you.
Bravo 2.
Bravo 2 from Set 4. Just confirm this is the only area where we're standing at, where they threw something, or was there another area before you guys take off?
Just that, it's going to be somewhere over there in throwing distance.
Copy. Thank you.
All right, no problem.
Tell status.
They're both down on their knees right now with their hands up. We're trying to figure out how to get across this water. It's a little deeper than we thought. Tanking for.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so this area that they need to cross is probably about 20 to 25 yards wide. It's pretty deep. We had one try to cross it already. We have them both on their knees now, giving them commands. But if we can get maybe, if medical staging, we get one of the units to Hayward Fire, and if they have either a flat board or some sort of flotation device on the rig, if one of those units can drive it into us.
Can someone give a good location and call medical in?
We're looking for a narrow crossing, but we're not having any luck. Hey, Rob. Yeah, 4.
That's that one. What's the best location?
And we can't request for fire right now. We're done here.
alcohol area something?
Yeah.
Stuff from it was the set and rectangular sign you're talking about, correct?
I'm trying to push something out right now trying to push out a recording that you guys can reference.
Copy that. Thank you.
Confirm detaining one.
Set 13. We have 2 to 10.
Confirm to detain.
Set 12, they're saying they don't need medical attention.
outside all the CHP units. I appreciate your help. You guys can all clear. Everyone except for the units looking for these items. Hey, Brandon and Coda, can you relocate over here? This marsh is going to be hard to access, but maybe you can help us to the point where this is
Yeah, if we're loading up, we'll be there in less than 3.
Sorry, it's going to take us a minute to get back to the cars. But we're walking.
So what's sorry, I know we have people detained all over the place. What CHP unit is the primary on this?
33. I'm over where the Corvette used to be. I have 2 in custody in the backseat.
Copy. So anybody that's got it in custody, if you can bring them over to where the Corvette was.
But when is there any hold on that Corvette, or are we just locating it?
Just locating it.
And what about the Charger?
I don't believe that was stolen, right? So it's just going to be a straight tow. Tow that one for H. Henry. The driver's in custody.
Temper. There's no hold on that one either? Just confirm it's just H. Henry, no hold on that one either?
Yeah, from just H. Henry for the Charger.
Temper, thank you. Specialty is taking both.
Copy. ACSO just right outside the agency for CHP.
Temper.
Yes, can you just find a report number for the outside agency, please?
That'll be 3601.
10-408.